beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and I'm so happy to see you today. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that you and your loved ones are taking care the best that you can, and I hope that you guys had an awesome week. You have made it through the week, and it is Friday, so you can give yourself a big pat on the back. You did it. You made it through another week. Now you get to have the weekend, whether you have to work or whether you have kids that come home for the weekends or whatever, even if it's going to be busy, you made it through a week, you know? That deserves a little moment of acknowledgement. And today is also Community Spotlight. So you got something fun to look forward to in the community. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. This is the coziest little corner of YouTube that you will find. You can pull up a seat. We have all the different kinds of seats. This is kind of a magical corner. You just come into the cozy corner, pick out a seat. We've got every kind of seat. You can grab a beanbag, a chair, a couch, a water bed, like anything you can think of, whatever you want to lay on or sit on or whatever. You could grab a hammock if you want to. And grab your favorite drink from our fully stocked magical drink bar that also has everything, and just chill. This is a place to take a deep breath, to relax, to just exist for a minute. And not think about anything else. Not think about the world around you, the responsibilities that you might have, people wanting from you, people needing from you, people asking of you, things you feel like you have to do, things that you definitely have to do. Nope. Check him in at the door. We got a doorman. He's got a real big closet to check your worries. Give them to him. You can pick them up when you're done here, or you can leave them if you would rather. You don't got to pick them up. Trust me. They'll be fine. You don't need them. But if you do need to pick them back up, if they are something that you have to take care of, but you just need a moment's reprieve, check them in with the doorman. This is not the place for that. This is the place for you to just chill. Take 5 minutes to yourself and just do something because you enjoy it, not because you have to do it. So I hope that you will do that today. Hope that you will either just sit and just close your eyes and relax. Maybe you'll grab a crochet project or a diamond painting, a knitting project, whatever it is that is going to bring you some joy. And I hope you'll just relax. Come hang out with us and enjoy Community Spotlight. And that obviously always goes for my OG Gnomies here. You guys know the drill. You guys are probably already in here with your feet kicked up, your favorite drink in hand, and probably a crochet project. So that is the magic of the cozy little corner, guys. Isn't it great to create a virtual space? Because there's no limits to a virtual space. We've got our imaginations, and you guys have my imagination. If you can't imagine the cozy corner, I paint a picture for you of it. But anyways, guys, Community Spotlight, in case you don't know, is something that we do every Friday here on my channel, and it is a day that is about you guys. So I hear my cat tearing around. I just gave them catnip. What I do is I take their toys and I dip them in catnip, roll them around a little bit, shake it off, and then I give it to them. Yuri especially absolutely loves it. She just rolls around on the floor, kicking and pawing and licking her toy until, you know, wears off eventually. Yep, sounds like they've definitely got a case of the zoomies now. Anyway, in case you don't know what Community Spotlight is, it is where we come on Fridays. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is so funny. And I share everything about you guys. So what that is I have an email that is always in the description box of my videos. It is novagnomecreations@gmail.com. You guys are always open to sending me your makes. You can send them at any time, any hour of the day, any day of the week. You can send as many as you would like. And all I ask is that you put Community Spotlight in the subject line of the email. And somewhere in the body of your email, you let me know what name you'd like to be credited with in the video. Then, on Fridays, I get this little part recorded. I go into my email, I dig through there, and what I mean by dig through there is I search Community Spotlight in the search bar, and I look for all the bold-faced emails. That means I haven't opened these. I only open them when I go to edit together a video for Community Spotlight. So if they're bold-faced, I know they haven't been entered into a Community Spotlight. What this also means is if you put something time-sensitive in here, keep in mind that I am not going to see it until I do a Community Spotlight. Also, just a little side note, if you send me something time sensitive in email, there's also a chance that I won't see it in time either, because I don't check my email every single day. That's just the way that I am. I do check it semi-frequently though, so don't worry. If you send me something time sensitive, depending on how sensitive, I might check it in time, but I don't want anybody feeling like I'm ignoring them, because that's definitely not the case. But anyway, I get in there, I get my emails, I see your guys' makes, I go through and I save all the pictures, I edit together this montage of your guys' pictures and your names, any info that you give me. Like sometimes people tell me a story that goes along with their makes, sometimes they want to tell me what yarn they used, or sometimes they want to tell me what pattern, or that it was like their first amigurumi, or this was their first time making a shawl, or they freehanded this and it has no pattern. I include whatever kind of information that you guys give me, and I include all of your photos. I don't have a limit to the photos, and I also don't have a limit to what your project can be. So if you made it, that is the only requirement to be part of Community Spotlight. You don't even have to be a crocheter. I know that this channel is heavily crochet centric, but it is open and welcome for all of you. So if you crafted something, you knit, you painted, diamond painted, clay sculpted, digital art, anything really, you made a collage, you woodworked, it could literally be anything that you do. Feel free to share that with us. Everybody in this community is very sweet. We have literally the nicest community, like not even kidding, like not joking. You will see that if you spend any time in the comments section. You will be like, holy smokes, this is like the sweetest, most like wholesome, amazing like community of people ever. I have said like a million times, my community, they are more like dogs and cats and stuff like that. And I know that that sounds strange, but like, let's be honest, people, there's a tendency, a variety of people that can be very questionable, and they can be mean, and they can be cruel, and they can be bad, but animals are always so sweet and wholesome and loving, and especially dogs, as far as like their loyalty goes, and they just always are so happy to see you. Their whole mind revolves around you. Like they're just so sweet, and they would never betray you, and they always would, like, if they were able to speak, they would only have nice things to say. I feel like our community is like that here. And of course, that doesn't mean we don't joke around and stuff like that. Of course, we have a sense of humor, and you are allowed to joke around, don't worry. But I just mean, nobody's gonna come here and say something hateful. And if they did, they wouldn't be here, because I would be like, and kick them out. But I've actually never had that happen. I've had trolls come through before, and say random things like, they're clearly not part of my community, and they usually are just comments about me. I've never had them comment on any of my community members, and I just delete them. So, and they're clearly not part of my community. You know, they're comments about the way I talk or the way I look or things like that, and even those aren't that common on my channel. But our community members, never a mean thing. And I'm really, really proud of you guys for fostering this environment that is just so welcoming. I think it's really one of the things that sets us apart as Nomies here. And if you are new here, Nomies is what I like to call the members of our community. I feel like our Nomies are literally just the best of the best. Like, we're the crochet community, but we're also like the Nomies of the crochet community. Kind of just like the best, you know, just saying. Anyways, guys, enough spieling about how awesome we are. I can't help it. You guys literally make me so happy. I love you guys. I have so much immense love for you guys. But anyway, today is for you. So I'm going to be getting in there and getting my montage together very momentarily. But first, I wanted to share with you guys a little something that is also related to the community. And that is that I did a pattern test for another creator who is also a friend of mine and a Nomie. Her name is Shannon, and she is the Spoony Stitcher. I will link her in the description box below this video so so that you can go over and check out her channel. I've mentioned her quite a few times on my channel, so you guys probably already know of her. But she is a little YouTube channel that is growing very quickly, and she is a spoonie, aka somebody that deals with chronic illness, and that's kind of one of the focal points of her channel, along with also stitching, crocheting. And she is doing something called TOTs. If you have been on her channel, you may have seen them already, but basically what they are is small amigurumi that are about, you know, this big, and they are based off of kind of a tater tot, shaped like a tater tot. And she's doing themed ones. She creates characters for them, and she does crochet alongs. I don't know why my voice just cracked like that. That was weird. She does not crochet alongs, tutorials, sometimes. Well, something pretty cool that is coming up in October, and I'm allowed to spill the beans to you guys and show you my pattern test that I did for her, is she is going to be doing something really cool and exciting called Tim Burton Tuesdays. So October, probably like the first or second week of October, she's going to be doing a tutorial for bum-ba-da-bum. Oh. Bum-ba-da-bum. So this is Jack Skellington in tot form. He is absolutely adorable. So stinking cute. And I did a pattern test of it for her, and it's awesome. See if I can get it so his head is not glowing. I mean, he is kind of magical. There you go. I think he is so cute and adorable. So if you are interested in making your own little Jack Tot, you should head over and give her a follow. Maybe check out some of her videos. And this is something that you can look forward to the first or second week of October. So that is pretty cool. And she's got like a lot of plans. She's really good for doing plans, planning, like very creative and excited about her content, which I think is really fun. If you were wondering what this is, I was playing around one time and I made a little ghosty, my little ghosty tutorial that I have, and I was like, I wonder what it would be like if I didn't finish it off into an amigurumi, and I just did a single crochet round instead of starting to do decreases and stuff to like finish it off into an amigurumi. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do anything with that. So I just had this sitting around. And when I made this Jack, I was like, I bet I could put that on its head. And I can. It is so random and completely unnecessary, but I really like being able to put accessories on things. So I was like, yes, Jack with like a bonnet. Very random. But yeah, so that is my little feature for today's community spotlight, is the Spoonie Stitcher. And as she says, life happens, yarn helps, and spoonies can stitch it up too. I'll use her little, oh gosh, what would that be? I was like her hashtag or her trademark or something. I don't know. Her little quote that she says, her outro. There you go. And I am going to go ahead and commence the community spotlight montage. Don't forget, as always, to leave a nice comment if you see anything cool in the spotlight that you like. That way people can see your awesome and kind words and get that nice feeling of other people having a mutual appreciation for their work. I kind of forgot to mention it, but one of the things I've been trying to make sure I mention in these videos is that you may be the only kind words, the only compliments, the only appreciation for their hard work and all the time and effort that they put into something that they were excited about that this person gets. So these people that send in things for Community Spotlight, who knows, they may have a village around them that is constantly telling them how awesome they are and constantly an appreciation and awe of the work that they do. They also may have absolutely no one. And guess what? Everybody deserves to have somebody. Everybody deserves to have the hard work that they do appreciated. And everybody deserves to have a community of people who are like-minded to them, who are going to appreciate the effort that went into something, that are going to appreciate the time and the attention to detail and the going out on a limb and trying something new sometimes that maybe they don't do an amazing job as good as they would want to, but it was completely new to them and they did that. They completed that. Somebody that's going to sit here and go, good on you for trying out Tunisian. Good on you for doing mosaic for the first time. That's your first amigurumi? You knocked it out of the park. You attached arms and legs to something. I can't do that. Like, everybody here, if you could just say a kind thing about one of these people or all of them, it could be the only kind thing that they hear that week. So if you have a minute and you have something to say, of course, you don't gotta make up stuff. If you don't feel like saying anything, that's fine too. But if you're looking at it and you have a thought come through your head or a little appreciation flicker through of something that's cool, like, I love that, that's a good job, just pop a comment real quick. It takes like 10 seconds. So, all right, guys, commencing the community spotlight. Bye.